Hey, this is Anson with Front Range, and we wanted to take a moment to walk through a vehicle that we have in for repairs. On this panel, we have one lower crease that's running essentially from one body line to the next, as well as another dent on the top running essentially this whole span, pushing into this body line. These should be able to be repaired fully without any residual appearance on the back end. So there's actually quite a large shot that runs through this upper sail panel area. This one, there's not going to be any access to that area, and sometimes it can be asked if that can still be repaired, and in fact it can, and we'll be able to make this like new. As well as back here, we have a couple of vertical creases running through this open area, and then two that run through this lower body line, which is another question that we get: are body lines repairable? And even though they are a little more technical and a little bit more difficult, they are still repairable, and this all should look like new on the back end. And the only other thing we have on this car is a small one on the right front fender. This one should be more straightforward. You know, this kind of repair, we should be able to turn around for this customer in about 1 day, maybe a little bit less. And again, we're not adding anything to the car. There's no painting involved. We're gonna make it like new with just working with the materials that are there. All right, so we have one of the last dents in this vehicle that actually went through this rear body line. And what we are going to be able to do is access this through an existing wiring harness hole that is in the frame of the vehicle, and be able to get a tool to this dent to be able to see how we repair this. All right, now that the repairs are complete, we just want to do a walk around on the vehicle to be able to show you all the areas that were affected and where they're at now. There was actually a crease running vertically here between both these body lines. That one's completely gone. There was also one that was running between this edge of the panel and this body line up in this area on this fender as well. We had the two small ones along this top edge, these two creases that ran down through this area, and then these two additional creases that went through this lower body line. And then we had the more significant dent that was up in the top of the sail panel. You know, again, there's no residual appearance. The dent was there, that we worked on it. It's completely removed. We just had that one small dent that was on the top of this fender, and just like the rest of them, that one's completely removed as well. Overall, this repair went amazing. We think the customer should be ecstatic. And the technical know-how on this and the experience needed for you to get a good result is incredibly important. It comes down to the technician. It comes down to their mastery of the skill. And to get a result that you're happy with on the back end, you need to be very particular in regards to who you trust the vehicle with.